Kia ora koutou katoa. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. First of all, my name is Black Sean, and I'm joined by two very special people today for these IBL finals. First up, we have someone who's been here twice already, not as a caster, but as a player, former finals MVP and champion of Season 1, and, of course, the second member of the Donut Duo. I'm joined by Brunted.
Hello.
And then, of course, a third member, not often, but yes, we do have a third member, our special guest. They do dabble in some commentary work, but towards the side of the MCC admin stream, because we are joined by Noctis Mori. Hello.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
And
How's it going?
that is the team for today. And I mean, what a season we've had, honestly. What a season that this IBL. I mean, IBL Season 3, it's been full of everything. It's been full of the good, the bad, but I'm going to tell you one bad thing. I'm going to tell you one bad thing that I didn't like about this season.
Go on.
Mm-hmm.
What was the one bad thing?
Now, Season 2, every team played 16 games, and they carried this along to this season, despite the addition of 2 expansion teams. And this meant that there were games between divisions which never happened. And one of those games was the battle between the 2 top seeds. But we get to see it today because both the top seeds made the finals inevitably, and we are going to see possibly one of the greatest IBL games of all time. Hopefully. Nova versus Hang Ten. I mean, Brunted, you're familiar with both of these teams quite well. Tell me about it.
I am familiar with both these teams. Playing Nova in our regular season, both pretty good games. They are a team that just have things on lockdown, and they will always be prepared for a game. Especially if you have Alex the Drug on your team.
Definitely. Hang Ten, I mean, I mean, Noctis, I know you're not as familiar with these teams as everyone else in the league, that's for sure. But I'll tell you one thing. I like to think that this matchup kind of taps into an old, philosophical question that a lot of people ask: brain or brawn? And I picture Nova as brain and Hang Ten as brawn because Nova are filled with strategy. They are filled with strategy, but I mean, Hang Ten are so clinical in punishing people with their PvP, melee, ranged, whatever. They've got it all. Not to say they're not good in the aspects I wasn't talking about, but when you think of a team which has the strats, you think of Nova. When you think of a team which just sends it with brute force, Hang Ten, I mean, this is going to be a battle to remember, certainly.
And this is also just a match that people are not going to be fully expecting everything that will happen. Obviously, this matchup has never happened this season.
Yeah.
First time this matchup's happening in a best of 9 in terms of rounds and maps, and a best of 5 in maps as well.
Yeah, this is kind of a missing piece of this season, and I mean, it's very poetic that we get to finish it as such. I mean, I've got to ask one question. Noctis, I know, more familiar probably with MCC Battlebox than Island Battlebox. You're familiar with both. Not as familiar with the IBL, but what do you think? Do you think we're going to see... What are you expecting from these kind of games as someone who's not as familiar with this kind of format?
Well, I'm not as, big on IBL and, the outtakes. I know what a fantastic Battlebox match is. I want to see some great tactics. I want to see things we've not seen before. I want to see creative uses of the sparks and the orbs, those sort of different equipment that you don't get in a normal MCC to really push what these players are doing and how they're going to approach combating each other and taking the point. I think it's going to be really exciting. It's always exciting to see the top teams of any league, like be it MCC or any community tournament. Seeing the top 2 teams going after each other, always going to be a treat. So I'm very excited to see how this goes.
Certainly. I mean, Island is so different to MCC in so many ways, and I mean, in terms of utility, these players have got it. They've perfected it pretty much, especially teams like Nova and Hang Ten who have pushed it all the way here. They know exactly what they are doing, and I mean, the clock strikes the hour. I think we're ready to send it into map selection and see what these teams are thinking. Alright? And here we go. Map selection for the finals begins now. If I can find the map select. There it is. And we've got Brunted.
My Discord's so laggy.
I can't move the, Noctis and is it? There we go.
Noctis is...
Sorry, I didn't realise we'd be with us.
Yeah, there was another VC, but hey, it's all part of the experience for when you show up next time, right?
Yep, definitely.
Okay. But we do have to wait for the teams to show up, but I'm sure they won't take long because I'd like to think that both teams are eager to get this going. But yeah, map selection. We know. I mean, Brunted, I think you have ideas of what these teams are going to be banning today, don't you?
I think Nova, I think a lot of people watching could guess what they're banning.
There have been maps which neither teams have been too familiar with over this season, so with only 2 map bans and then 5 maps straight, it might be, you know, it might be set in stone what's going to end up happening, but the IBL's full of surprises, so pretty much anything can happen. First of all, we're joined by Tor from Nova. Everyone say hello to Tor. Whoa.
Hello.
Hello, Tor.
How's it going?
I'm very nervous.
Hey, that's.
But also,
that's
are you
be
also
expected.
excited?
It's the nerves of the first fight. It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
Are you also excited though, Tor?
I'm very excited. It's gonna be a good game, I'm sure.
Yeah, everyone's going to be excited for this great matchup.
Yeah.
One of the headliners of the season, and the pleasure to get it into finals is certainly, I mean, that's something special. While we wait for who's going to be the Hang 10 representative, Doozum? Waiting on Doozum, probably?
Yeah, probably Doozum, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to go do a pre-game interview with Tor because I'm sure Doozum will turn up shortly. He's not in a I swear to God, if I check, okay, he's not in a comp battle box game. I just wanted to make sure of that. But
That's awesome.
yeah, Doozum often doesn't turn up immediately, but that's all right.
It's gonna be fun finally playing them after all the scrims.
I'm not gonna ask you
When
to
was the
allude
last
to
time you scrimmed them? When was the last
So-
time you played them in a
It
scrim?
was right before our game against you guys.
Of course,
That was the last time.
I do recall. Yes, you don't need to remind me. And as expected, we have Doozum to join us as well from Hang 10, Tor and Doozum from either side. Now, I've just realised something. I didn't actually figure anything out here. Who's
Nova
first? They have the better
map
record. Yeah,
Nova go first as
yeah.
they have the better map
Yeah,
record.
Nova, as I guess they went
So-
what 14-2 or
14-2. Yeah. Okay, Tor, will you be banning first or second?
I'll be banning first.
and there you go. Nova, the
Okay.
first to ban in the IBL Season 3 finals, and what map will we not be seeing in this series?
A big shocker. We're going to ban Goldmine.
Goldmine
Ah,
will not be
shame.
played in today's finals, but Hang 10, you've got a decision to make as well.
We're gonna ban Villa.
Villa is out, so Villa and Goldmine will be 2 maps that we will not be seeing in these finals. The rest will be played if it goes to the 5th map, but the order is what matters. Nova, what will be the first map that is played?
We will be playing Watermill first.
Watermill is secured. Second map, Doozum.
We will play Slay.
Slay. Watermill into Slay as the first 2. Third map, what are we going to be seeing, Nova?
Spaceship.
Spaceship. So, we are guaranteed to see Watermill, Slay, and Spaceship in this finals. 4th map, Doozum.
Classic.
Classic is the 4th, and if we're lucky enough to go down to the 5th, it will be a Courtyard to decide it all. Alright, and there you go. Best of luck.
We also
Oh yeah,
just
oh,
to check-
rosters!
I'm about to say, but not the rosters.
I mean, I'm sure we know what to expect.
Well,
from
the
both,
stat
but
sheets
Nova,
have everyone in. Just
Yeah,
just to check.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
we have
Tor,
everyone.
Nova,
Yeah.
you've
and
got everyone, and
Duzem.
Duzem.
I don't know where Urchin is, but there you can put him in.
Yeah, we never know where Urchin is, but
We never know where
He's
he
down.
is.
all
I mean,
the
he
people
reacted, so I don't
He's probably finishing his walk with his fish.
True. He's probably busy doing a test.
Well,
All these damn midterms.
okay, there we go. That's all that needed to be decided. So, best of luck to both teams, and
Best of luck.
let's have a great
Good
game,
luck.
yeah?
Good
Let's
luck.
have a great game.
Yep.
Great game, everyone.
Yep.
Alright,
Alright.
best of luck to you all.
Good luck.
And that concludes that. Okay, Grunted, Noctis. Those are the maps. Those are the 5 maps. I have to ask, as of course, and somebody watches all these MCCs themselves. Noctis, what do you think about this map lineup? Because that's something you can definitely comment on.
Yes, I definitely can. It's fascinating that we've got rid of Villa and Goldmine. Two very, level orientated maps there, so I can kind of see why people wanted it out, because hard to keep track, especially on these like lower platforms. Obviously, they're quite high level teams, so they know how to balance it. But I'm glad to see Watermill on there, it being quite a new map. I rather enjoy watching people get to grips with that one, so I'm happy to see it. And classic, it's classic. It's there for a reason. We love to see it.
Yeah, definitely a fan of the Watermill pick. I'm very excited to see. I would have loved to see a Villa, in my opinion. I would have loved to see a Villa, but I'm glad to see that we will be getting Watermill and Spaceship. We love to watch Nova on Watermill. We love to watch Hang 10 on Watermill too. But I really love seeing Hang 10 on Spaceship, and for reasons which do not need to be elaborated on for the average viewer. I mean, Duzem Levy makes incredible work of it. This Spaceship is definitely something special. Though it was Nova's pick. They were the ones who picked Spaceship there. And then, I mean, Slay. So dominant.
Hang 10's map,
Hang
really.
10, that's Hang 10's
It's the map they've
That is Hang
been
10's
really dominant on.
But that is what we have to start us off. Watermill.
And Watermill, quite a map filled with strategy, really.
Yep.
And-
Me and Brunson would know, hey. Players ourselves. A lot of util. I mean, TNT.
A
we're gonna
lot
see
can
a lot
go
of that. We're
down.
gonna see a lot of TNT. We're gonna see a lot of orbs, pots, even sparks, whatever. Every single thing that you can think of. It's showing up. And reminder, it's the finals. We're going first to 5 rounds every single map. So Watermill to start us off, and we're going to be heading right into the action. Immediately, the unsurprisingly, Hang 10 will not be playing Urgent. And Nova, their first bench is Cool. So Cool will not be playing the first map, Urgent will not be playing the first map. But this is where it all starts. The Season 3 finals begins on Watermill
Ooh,
right
here we go.
now. Nova on red, Hang 10 on yellow. And who's that?
You shot
That is-
here on Twitchy.
Oh yeah, Tor immediately sending it in with a
Facing a
TNT.
TNT.
Invis. Lux might head into it, yeah. Lux goes down
gets
to that
low.
TNT. But Hang 10, they're aggressing here.
Nova just went
Phil,
for the
action
fill.
from
TNT
Nova,
gets
it's gone.
frozen.
There you go.
Wow.
And,
When was that from Tor? That was 3 kills there.
yeah, two kills for Tor. But
Both being TNT
we
kills
said
as
we were
well.
going to see TNT. We did say we were going to see TNT, weren't we? And there we go, right away in the blink of an eye. It is 1-0 to Nova, 2 TNT kills for Tor, separate TNTs there. One of them...
That
Lux,
orb on Lux
Yeah, hit
just
into
got
the
him killed
TNT
by
right
that
there.
TNT.
and then
Just
we
gave
saw...
him that slight delay getting out of there. TNT
Yeah.
finished him off.
Yep, we saw Hang 10 try and brute force that at the end as well, and I mean, that's where they excel, of course, that's where they excel. But Nova instantly had the mid pressure, instantly, and TNT down in the middle, waiting to just explode Hang 10, one of the members. Who was it? It was Duzem ran in there, tried to get a block down, couldn't get it. 1-0 for Nova in very quick fashion. But that's how the
I was
IBL
just-
goes.
That was a great strategy by Nova. Tor placing a TNT behind the tower to just catch Lux off guard, and he managed to get that kill as well.
Yeah, very risky play from Tor, running in Invis right off the bat, but it pays off. Round 2.
Oh, that was a huge orb. Whoa.
Oh wow, deep dropped immediately by Eevees, and he continues!
He might go down as well. He does go down.
That's 2 down. Tor looking to try and
Pressuring
fill.
lots of TNT in the center there.
There is one TNT that connects, but Alex also falls. And now, Tor, unable to send a 1v3 on half a heart. Fair enough. But, this is what I like to see. 2 rounds, it's 1-1. Hey, look at that. That's all I can ask for when watching a game like this. I just want to know that there's at least going to be some competition. Doozum dropping the double there after Eevees got that early pick. I mean, that
One
was...
early pick by Eevees.
Yeah.
Just beating deep to the pot and then also killing him as well. And then
Mhm.
Gizzy caught off as well.
Yep.
Just amazing.
Also, that initial orb throw to try and put pressure on them coming straight out the gate was so clever. Hitting them on the
Yep.
corner by the tree.
It's the
Just gets them
pre-obs.
moving, gets them out of it.
You see a lot of them. I'm not a fan of the pre-obs myself. I mean, Brunted would know why. I always try and save my orbs.
Hey, like
to-
shown IBL's best old player.
Hey, allegedly. But in situations like these, they can often be very good. And I mean, when a full team is just trying to pressure something, get them out of that position, it works. And now we're straight into round 3, and it's all even. 1-1. Round 3, here we go. And remember, first to 5 in rounds, not first to 4. Not too many pre-shots.
Hang ten,
Early orb again,
wasted.
but don't miss completely.
Wow, that orb connects with
Ooh.
Eevees. He is 2 HP.
One shot already.
So many people.
Yep, the heal connects. Doozum. Both
Two
teams
teams
placing
in mid,
TNT.
both from one team.
Twitchy just gets
Twitchy
out on
just
half a
manages
heart.
to get on half a heart.
Yep, and now Nova are really pressuring this. Eevees goes to place some blocks.
Big invis play.
Again, TNT traded. First drop.
Again. Gizzy
Eevees
gets
drop, Twitchy
Eevees
drops.
as a trade.
Nova's up. Now it's even.
Eevees
Gizzy
is-
looking for the fill. They pressure it. Tor drops. It's Doozum in a 1v2. Gets knocked back. Are they going to go for the fill? No, they get a shot. And, yep, they
And
they're
finish
gonna go
it.
for the fill.
Ridiculous. You could not tell who was up for the majority of that
That was
round.
back and forth. Jeez.
Really back and forth. Really back and forth. And just at the end there, great hit with the knockback sword there for Gizzy. Tor with another 4 kills in 3 rounds for Tor. But Nova are up again. They continue having the lead. Hangton still not yet to have the lead
Nova
once.
just played their advantage and just got the win because of it. They just fully took advantage of their position. 7 blocks in mid compared to 1 Doozum. They just went for it, played safe.
Yep, that's what you do when you've got the blocks. You send it. They had the time. Doozum knocked back with that good hit from Gizzy denying a crit. If that crit went, I'm not sure if Gizzy would have died or lived on about a heart, but it would have been close and things definitely
2
could have been
limp shots
different.
to Doozum and both of them would have died, I believe.
Yeah, it
So,
pretty much looked
Very
like it.
very safe and secure play to just fill in mid there.
Yeah, so even when Nova is winning up 2 people, it's still coming down to the wire going into round 4. Nova up 2-1. No pre-shots seem to land, but actually one on Twitchy on the side as they all aggress bridge Hangton. Doozum under also shot. Nova have good pressure here. Heal connects. Alex low regions. Yeah, a
Nova
lot of
go
mid
for
pressure.
fill again.
Yeah, TNT placed by Doozum. Doozum drops though. Lux drops. It's looking good for Nova here. They're juggling Gizzy. Nova's going to complete the fill. There we go. Twitchy in a 1v4 drops 1, but with all of Nova on mid with pretty much
Yeah,
near
completely locked out
completion.
that center.
Yep. That's what Nova loves to do. They love to put mid on lockdown. And Hangtin, they need to aggress it. But even so, you see Doozum there running in early, placing TNT early. He still drops and gets none of Nova. It's I don't know. It's a very hard strategy to counter. That's for sure.
Nova just organised their pressure onto mid there. It's quite tricky for Hangten to respond, really.
But I mean, Watermill.
Especially Watermill being
Yeah.
quite a mid-control heavy map as
very
well.
control heavy, yes. And
Both
this is where
sides
it's
of the
gonna
map.
favour Nova.
Both sides of the map can just quite easily just aggress mid as well.
Yeah. And with so much cover in mid, it's hard to like find those outer points to just get in there.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
being blocked out, it's so hard.
Yep.
And then you have a KB sword on healer who can just utilize that completely.
Round 5 going in, and Nova lead by 2. More,
Oh, they got 3 orbs this time.
more coverage from Hang Tin here. Fight's going early. Oh my lord.
Deuce
Lux
straight
drops
out,
again to
cheese.
the TNT. It's 3-2 now because Deep dropped Doozum early, but Deep traded. The heals are good for Nova, and Twitchy lagging, Eevee not great on health, but
What a great
Tor
double
does
shot on
drop.
Tor there.
Eevee's needs to live here.
He-
Oh, just drops there. Twitchy in a 1v2 gets one,
Oh.
but doesn't manage to connect a shot there on Alex. Maybe if that went, it would have been better, but Twitchy almost completes that for Hang Tin, but Alex is pushing it forward for Nova, and now they lead 4-1 on Watermill, and we're going to need to see 4 on the bounce from Hang Tin. I mean, wow. All these rounds can be... Some of these are coming down to the wire. If Twitchy landed that last shot there, got that bit of a
Yeah, that
knockback
would've been
on
it.
Alex, that could have been it. That could have been it. It would have been only behind by 1 for Hang Tin, which is a lot more convincing than behind by 3. Especially when you think of it as... I mean, Nova, they've won 4 for 5. Now they need to go 1 for 4, they'll be leading by a map. But, do not forget it is Slay that we are going into next, and Hang Tin certainly have been showing their dominance on that map. So, just keep your eyes open, round 6.
Round 6. Another
Eevee's
tower
speeding on the
push
bridge.
by Nova. Is
Yep,
Tor
full tower
gonna do his
push, and
TNT?
Lux
He
once
just
again
goes in for
dropped
Lux.
early.
Oh,
Doozum here,
Twitchy's
there was
gonna
a good
go down
change.
as well.
Oh,
Nova also just
Courtyard here.
filling.
yep,
And
that
they
is
yeah, they need
it
to be aware
for
of
Nova.
that. Yeah,
Nova complete the first map in convincing fashion. 5-2-1.
they saw how heavy yellow were hitting and just went, "Nah, we're not playing this game," and just filled it. And it's kind of the way to go here for match point.
Yep.
Just
Early
securing
drop
the
on
rounds.
Lux again. Early drop on Lux. It seems to be the... I mean, 3 of Nova's 5 wins. A key point in all of them. Early drop on Lux. Lux is pushing that tower, but... I mean... It's like... You know... He kept sending it. He kept committing to it. He didn't want to back down, but every single time... It just kept... They just kept sending it. Kept into the... it was always in Nova's favor there. They now
I'm
lead
not
by
sure if Hang Ten were fully expecting Tor to just not do his TNT play again. Because that was a recurring play when Hang Ten just pushed tower, Tor would just go in their side, place a TNT, basically force Lux to just stay in.
Yeah. But that concludes Watermill, and we're going into Slay. We see Cool subbing in for Deep on this one, and I mean I've seen Cool's gone on Slay, so absolutely a right choice there. But
Cool has just been such a good rookie for the season as well.
my worry is that this is going to be a sweep. But we see Nova open with a 5-1, and now we're going into Slay, a clear favorite for this map, and it is Hang Ten. They have been absolutely dominant on Slay this season. Did they drop it once? I do not recall. I don't know. They must have done it once, right? But regardless, they are
I mean,
damn
when you just watch
good.
their Slay, it's just looking so just refined. It just looks amazing to watch. And the teams against them just struggle to fight back most of the time.
Yeah, and very different to Watermill in terms of design. Far more open mid. Far more open. Meaning Nova may struggle. We'll see though.
Far
Yeah.
more close range as well.
Pre-shots are important.
Hard.
Going up.
Immediate
yeah.
contention
Oh, here
for
we
Hang
go.
Ten's part.
Oh, the
Big fight,
damage.
straight up.
It's trading. And there we go. They get out of that. But while we're not looking, do some
Alex
drops
just
the
go
core,
for a
but
sneaky
here
fill.
comes the
Go for
fill.
the neutral sinking
And
fill.
Alex
They
Oh
get
my
it!
God.
They get it while down in people and just about to
Oh.
be jumped by 2 of them, and Alex completes a fill. And hey, maybe I'm eating my words here because I'm talking about all this about filling with Nova at Slay. It might be harder. No, goes right in, gets the fill while down in numbers. And I mean, while we were fixating on that play, Eevee's and I think it was Gizzy. No, Eevee's and Lux were up at the top. And
Yep.
yeah, traded there and managed to live after Eevee's actually was pre-orbed. But it was all in vain because
Yeah, Nova taking advantage of what everyone else was doing, looking
Mm-hmm.
at all these fights and going, actually, you know what? We're just going to go for the centre and leave you guys to fight it off. That's really smart plays from there.
it's always a valuable attempt to go for the mid when you're down in numbers if you think you can get it. And Alex thought he could get it. He was right. Now, Nova lead 1-0 on the Hang 10 favourite map. But it was damn close. Do not forget. Going into round 2.
I don't think Hang 10 are going to be tricked by that a second time.
No. It's
They will
very
be more
often
careful.
that people instantly adapt to those kind of plays. Yeah, just like that, the pre-orb doesn't connect anymore because they were expecting it. Cool shot once, but Gizzy, they're gonna jump Eevees.
Ooh.
Oh, they trade and
Amazing
both
pot
live!
by Eevees. Great
Yeah.
pot by Eevees.
Great pot.
Nova
Doozum
just
drops,
look
but
at
it's
Doozum
2v2
and
now.
manage to get him.
No, go for the centre.
Oh, can they drop Tor here? No, they cannot. Tor gets up, still alive. Lux on mid, both
Very
on
nice
mid.
Got to put the
Tor
pressure
Tor's
on.
sending it. They're trying to fill it, and he get it while being crit out. That's
Oh my
incredible.
gosh.
Giving them a taste of their own medicine then. Again, now Nova's leading by 1. Eevees completes a fill. Now it's even once again. I mean...
That was a heck of a time to push on that
Eevees,
centre.
just played so well that round. Managed to get a pot, hit 2 of them for a lot of damage, and that's just what won them the 2v2 at the start there. And then Eevees just completes a fill.
Yep.
Just amazingly played by Eevees.
Yep, that from Eevees is poetic, handing it right back in the face of Nova. While last time we saw Alex fill, well, there were 2 people jumping from either side, just about to crit him out. That time, we literally saw Eevees getting crit out, but he still completed the fill in the midst of it. It was down to the wire. Down to the wire. But he completed it, and we're even after 2 once again. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna doubt that Nova's gonna complete the next 4 like we saw last map. But
They're gonna
We'll
have
have
to
to wait and
fight
see,
for
right?
these rounds.
They've really got to go. Ooh. straight up.
absolutely. 2 down to the wire so far, and oh, head off Lux. He's got no
He's in a
reinforcements.
2v2.
There we go.
He's
Now they get the
playing
drop
for last
Eevees.
time.
But
Absolutely
Lux
playing
wants
for it.
more!
Lux coming in to take
Lux
it.
doesn't
Oh my
get
gosh.
it! And now it has to be a
Look,
1v4 from Doozum. It's not gonna happen.
Ah, no, so
Ridiculous.
that was rough.
We saw 1 hit connect on Lux there. We saw 1 hit connect on Lux and fell. They had the 1v2 on Eevees that they were wanting. It connected. They got the pick on Eevees. Lux went up for more and dropped, got both of them low, but then I'm not sure what happened with Twitchy.
The rest of
then-
the team just got jumped by the rest of the.
Yep, it was 2
On
1v1s,
Nova's
I'm
side.
pretty sure. It was 2 1v1s, and Hang 10 lost them both. Nova lead 2-1, but that is convincing. 4-0 sweep in terms of players there, Nova. I mean, Hang 10 is going to have to really think about that one. They're going to have to really think about it. 'Cause
Nova are
it's not
just
a mid-play.
really
Manuel
looking
switch.
on Hang 10's pot side there. Every round. Just full. Try and take control of it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now, round 4, I mean, like I say, it's easiest to adapt. Out of all the places to adapt to, it's easiest to adapt to a midfill. That was absolutely not a midfill. Hang
No,
10
they went hard
need
for that
to
one
do
instead.
something here. Round 4. Doozum shot once. Wow, poisoned, cleansed, but this is all
Whoa.
while I'm not
Instantly
looking.
goes down.
Lux-
Oh,
oh.
Eves gets down, but straight out.
Yep, Twitchy does connect a shot, but they're going to force it on Twitchy.
2-1,
Drop
no.
there, 3 for call, doesn't complete it. Tor drops to Doozum, and I mean, yeah, Hang 10 call a timeout. Not something you'll
by
often
Hang
see.
10.
You won't often see Hang 10 timeouts, that's for sure. So, they're really trying to collect themselves here. But I mean,
Yeah,
wow.
trying to reset because.
It must be a bit of a mental shake-up. Like, imagine being on the side of Hang 10 here. I mean, there's plenty of IBL players in the chat. You do round 1, you get felled on. Round 2, you hand the fell right back. You're trading fells, and then 2 rounds in a row, you get absolutely stomped on. And it's on your most confident map. That's gonna shake them up a little bit. That's why they've called a timeout. They're getting ready to figure things out. But
They're gonna talk through things, but Nova
Yeah.
will also have time to just
Mhm.
rethink what Hang Ten might be trying to do next round.
yep, Nova are a team that are full of strategies. They are going to use this timeout just as well. Nova is a team which I recall from, I think, even just the last playoffs game that I casted with them. They call timeouts when they're up. They go 2-0 up, they call a timeout. They do not care what the scoreline is. If they think that they need to collect themselves, they're going to do it. So they're going to absolutely use this timeout to their advantage as well. And we're going to have to see what happens going into round 5 because, I mean, Nova are really looking like they're trying to stomp here. They're trying to bring this one home, and convincingly. God, I need a drink. Talk too fast sometimes. Here we go. But round 5, I mean, Nova, I've said...
He's hoping that sort of moment to collect themselves is giving Hang Ten, like, that time to reset, to rethink their strategies and just come in hard. Because we don't want to see a full sweep here. We'd love to see them to get some more, like, momentum going and maybe take this a bit further than what we've got so far.
There's definitely expectations that Hang Ten were going to bring this map home. They're down 3-1. But
Now is the time for them to just bounce back and just take it from here.
they've called their timeout. If they can just get 2 in a row, it's all even. Round 5. Shot on
Change
Eevee's
up
early.
in stats with Lux's Levy there.
Lux other side. The positioning is better for
Yeah.
Hang Ten here, but Eevee's makes it out.
Amazing pot
Eevee's
by Eevees.
incredible pot just before dropping gets so much damage, and then 2 end up dropping before him. Duzin with a great shot behind the box. Tawny's a 1v3.
Which just going for the mid.
So it's got going
Yeah,
hard
great
here
shot.
with no... Yeah.
Great shot from Duzin while Tor's jumping down into the middle, and that is
And a
convincing.
team ace for Hang Ten.
Commanding return. That's very strong.
Yep. I mean, Nova, they got a bit caught up there with their positioning. I'm not sure if they weren't ready to like fully bounce at the start of that round, but they got they were a little far back there. But when they were far back, their idea was to try and jump Eevees. They were trying to send the 1v4, but that was the
Eevees
turning
just-
point.
Eevees just got a 6-hub pot, and I believe 3 of them, or at least 2 of them.
Pot was
It was a
savage.
great pot
That just
regardless.
pulled them so slow.
And did either of the kills actually go to Eevees? Yeah, one of them did via melee though, but a shot connected with Twitchy on the other side, and
I
it
believe
was
Hang Ten just were on the other side of the map, just bowing into Nova's players.
And that's what
and
you're
then-
gonna do when you have 4 people sending 1 with all melee. That's exactly what's gonna.
Especially a great follow-up from Eevee's amazing pot there.
Now, it's getting a little closer. 3-2. This is the most. This is the most rounds Hang Ten has managed to collect on a map yet. Can they keep it going? Round 6. Oh, Lux is. Oh, Duzum drops to the orb.
Early
And
orb
Lux.
killed by Duzum.
Yeah. Lux segregated. Eevees doesn't collect that other one. Does get called, but it has to be a 1v3 from Twitchy. Twitchy falls off. They're going to complete the foul.
Yeah.
Unless. What's going on? Okay, there's stat padding. But there you go. Twitchy drops 1. I think I'm not sure if Alex was going for a stat pad there or was just avoiding things, or it didn't complete the fill there for a bit. If that shot
Yeah, it was way
connected, that
more
could
than
have been way closer. But there now, Nova once again map point. Hang Ten only needs 3 on the bounce this time. It's better than 4. But, I mean, it is a tough ask. It is
Got an
a really
uphill
tough
battle
ask.
here, but here's hoping.
If this round goes in the favor of Nova, we're going to Spaceship. Okay, the Duzum's gone offline. Oh, Duzum's come online. Brunter's gone off.
I got kicked as well.
Okay, there's
Yeah, I'm in the hub one moment.
Oh, okay, there seemed to be a bit of an issue.
I think Islands had some sort of thing.
I think are we good to keep going? Okay,
Use them.
they're good. We're good. All right.
I think we're good.
They're good. We're good. Go for it.
Okay.
All right. We're good to send round 7 as it is. If Nova collect this round, we're going to Spaceship with 2 maps, 2-0. Yeah, that's Duzum on the bottom this time. Does connect a shot on Gizzy. Oh, Twitchy kind of Oh, here we go. Doozum. Oh, Doozum does get one.
Amazing shot.
Not dropping, actually. And Eevees clicks one on the other side. Twitchy does drop, but it is now a 1v3, and it is Alex that needs to get it. 5 hearts. Doozum's gonna send it. Does drop to that shot. Alex, one shot in. Doesn't get the other and gets sniped cross map by Eevees. That is 4-3. It was winnable. It was a tough ask. It was winnable. But it did not happen. Eevees with 3. Eevees with 3. The last 3 in that round after Doozum got jumped in a 2v1 and actually
Just
made it
no,
out.
180 and just shot Tor. Amazing shot.
Now,
Just great damage output by Doozum just as a whole, and then Eevees just played off that and got all 3 of the kills.
and now we have to wonder,
score the round.
can they complete it? Can they complete it? They need 3.
Let me pull this back. Let's see.
It's
They need
not
2
very
more
often you
wins
see things
to
like this.
claim Slay, their map pick, to make the finals 1-1.
Yeah, because the difference, I mean, Nova win this. It's 2-0. If Hang Tin win this, it's equal. This makes all the difference, this map. It really does. So we are going to have to wait and see. Can Hang Tin get 2 more on the bounce? They've got 1. They need 2 more. Round 8. Oh, Gizzy sending Eevees. Great shot. The orb. Oh, the orb hit rigged.
Bots are vicious.
Oh, Eevees
Yeah,
dropped. But Tor and Gizzy dropped right after, and Cool is 1 behind the box.
2-for-1 trade.
And Alex
is also
looking low, going
up the water elevator.
Oh,
Doozum's
this
just
Alex.
ready.
No.
Lux drops Cool in the meantime. It's Hang Tin after the first drop. They collect it with 3. They get 4 with only 3 players left. It's 4-4, and we're going to round 9. But, Nova, they call a timeout. Here we go, a round 9 in the finals, and this may decide, I'm going to say it, this may literally decide the winner of the whole thing, because, I mean, 2-0 and 1-1 is such a massive difference on maps when you're going first to 3. It is massive. If Nova win this next round, they are the far favourites. It is insane how much they're going to be favoured to win this. But if Hang Tin win this round, it's all even. So, I don't know, but there's going to be a lot of pressure on this round. I mean, this is the biggest round of the IBL season so far.
Oh yeah.
If we're talking in terms of, you know, this whole thing, unless you want to go back to making playoffs, like with the decider for, I think, Nocturnal or Impact to make it to playoffs, but this is certainly one of the most intense rounds, or the most, you know, impactful rounds of the entire season, because this could decide, you know, this could decide the whole thing, but it will definitely make a large mark on who is the favourite to take this game home.
I mean, even if Nova lose this next round, they'll still have some confidence going into the rest of the game, especially since our Tor said he was quite anxious before the match. And especially if they win this, Nova will have so much confidence going into map 3.
Yeah, but as an
Which is
IBL player that gets nervous myself, you know that once you're in, and you can gather momentum as you go along, and you kind of feel more in the flow as you play. I mean, we've already gone through this is going to be round 15 in the game. He's had plenty of time to settle himself in, and I think that Nova are fully ready to try and bring it home now, but so are Hang Tin, and we're going to have to see what happens in round 9 on Slay. Pre-shot lands on Tor.
Big orb.
Lux up on the top, 2
Lot
shots
of
on Gizzy,
pressure.
big damage, and a first drop.
Great damage on Alex as well.
Eevee's gonna send it on Gizzy,
A
Gizzy gone,
lot of
Tor
pressure on
gone,
Nova.
and Alex needs to 1v4,
gone.
but Lux
No.
jumps, and it's over, and Hang Tin take it, we're
Yeah.
going to a map 3, and it's equal, Hang Tin collect 3 rounds in a row.
That's got to feel so good for Hang Ten.
Hang Tin have momentum, this is going to be good. Like we were saying, every single final before this, it was a sweep. But that's not happening this time, because we see, just like the rounds for the for these last 2 maps, they traded 1-1. Just like in the maps now, they're trading 1-1, and it is 1-1 in maps. Hang Tin and Nova are equal going into something. Spaceship.
Spaceship.
Spaceship now.
And, I mean, for an IBL viewer, I mean, there is something...
This will be a time to just see players duke it out a 1v1 at the top using a levy.
And if there are two people, and I'm being dead serious when I say this isn't going to be like me forcing it. When I think of the two most like clinical people when it comes to using a levy to their advantage on this map, it's Doozum and Cool. It is absolutely Doozum and Cool. We never saw this matchup in the season. Now we get to, and we're gonna have to see. Because, I mean, this map is unlike any other. That use of the levy is clinical. I mean, people have said it time and time again. It decides rounds. And it really does. There are a lot of rounds which are dependent on that top 1v1. But Doozum and Cool are two people who are ridiculously good at dealing with that upper region. So... I mean, this is just going to be a great map to watch, and certainly something that a lot of people have been wanting to see this season.
While also focusing at the top, we also got to think about the bottom as well. Nova do like to push the bottom as well.
Yep.
And I'm not sure about Hang 10, but we just got to watch out for the bottom as well.
There's a lot of places to keep an eye on in this sort of map. It's so many levels, so many ways to get to where you're going. Really got
this map is one of the most positioning dependent maps in the entire game because of what is going on all of the levels, all of whatever. But here we go because it's all on this round 1. And of course, we are equal. And what is... well, there you go. This was...
What?
I'm glad. Hey, I'm glad to see that if they're doing a predetermined team, there are no betrayals. Because there was definitely...
attributing to Urchin.
Okay, they don't need to do that on Classic. They don't need to do that on Classic as well. But I'm glad to see, because the thing I immediately think when I see that is, oh my lord, there could have been one person on either team who just doesn't do that, fills, and they're up around.
No, that's so mean, that would have been.
But... Hey,
it's great sportsmanship.
This is what we love about the IBL.
Teams,
this is what we love about the IBL. It's as well as we get to watch these maps. Overall, it is a great community. It is a great community, and we get to see moments like this. We get to see moments like this where people, they're in the finals and they just get to have fun.
It was also the same thing with Rat Tactics and Cooking with Grease. The first round of that finals match was just a fist fight.
Yep, that's how it goes in the IBL. But I'm sure they're not going to do that a second time. It's actually round 1. Eevees shot early.
Eevees gets free shot.
Eevees
gonna be an early mid one.
Oh, here we go at the top.
Cool.
Cool drops down.
Doozum needs a heal.
Nova just
look at the mid. It's not gonna.
Yep. Just too slow to respond to that.
While I was talking about the matchup, all eyes on the top, but again, Brunted, all eyes on the bottom. And there you go, Nova. No kills that round, but they complete the fill, and Hang 10 should not let that happen a second time. Like I said,
just an instant momentum breaker right there. Just going for an early fill and just get it.
Yep. Now, Nova's a round up. They only need 4. Well, Hang 10 need 5. Wow. I'm gonna lose my voice by the end of this, but it's okay. 1-0 to Nova, and I mean... That's something that they like to do. They like to just pretty much... They pretty much get a free round every time they play Spaceship because there's an unsuspecting team. They just jump to the mid, get the fill done.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you have 4 people going for it, you pretty much only spend the time of 3 block breaks placing the middle if it's organized. So, there's not much time to counter it. Nova are up 1. Also, Pony with 20 gifted. I hope I got one. No, thank you, Pony. Thank you for that, and of course the IBL appreciates it.
No, I didn't get one. Okay, anyway.
The IBL appreciates this round too. Doozum doesn't appreciate these arrows. Doozum does not appreciate
this. Trying to close it on a Doozum pick.
They really wanted that
Eevees
Doozum
going
pick,
for trade.
But Eevees trades! It's 3-3!
Cool
they trade Cool as well, it's 2-3!
Goes down.
Toss sends that. Heal doesn't do much there. It's a 2v1. 1v1. Oh, it's all on this.
Looks
Lux wants it, Tor doesn't, but now they both go and Tor gets it.
And-
It's 3 kills at the end for Tor. Oh my lord.
it was far more aggressive play on both sides this time, but oh.
Yep, absolutely. You swap between passive, you swap between aggressive, and I mean, wow, that is ridiculous. Going down to the 1v1 there at the end, both fighting for a triple kill. It's Tor that collects it, and Nova are up 2-0, and that is a big mental boost. I'm sure you get more of a mental boost winning that last 1v1 than you do a fill round. Because
Again,
Tor,
it's the using of those layers. It's using the layers to your advantage, taking that minute to get out, get
Yep.
down, and then wait for them to drop behind and follow you, and then just shoot them down and take it out. It's such clever use of
because Tor was in the 1v2
side
there.
of the map.
Tor was in the 1v2.
It jumped out, tried to
Dropped
get
one,
to the
immediately
space,
dropped,
and
yeah.
Lux just wanted to close in that space, giving Tor no time to lit his crossbow, but Tor bounced back and won the melee anyway.
I mean, it's ridiculous
smart
how
play.
Nova cover pretty much every basis in terms of battle box. They are so dominant. But it's not to say that Hang Ten isn't, and I'm sure they're going to prove themselves at some point in this map. Round 3. Duzum up early. Cool. Sends the same side. Wins the melee.
Use him on half a heart,
Doesn't connect the hit.
dodging all the arrows.
Deep
Can't
drops
dodge
the
the arrows, but
lava.
Tor goes in to finish him. Doesn't manage to finish Duzum. Lux just
Yeah,
goes
they
into the
really
kill
want
on
to
Tor
finish
and gets
Duzum,
it.
but it ends up being their downfall. And while they're all looking at Duzum on half a heart there, I'm sure that's the reason why they pushed that side. Duzum lives, they sweep it. Eevee's with 3 deep. I'm not sure if Eevee's hit deep into the lava or Deep just happened to fall into it. I didn't. Maybe I picked it up on the side, but that was a 3k for Eevee's. I mean,
There were
everyone's
some
having
great
their moment
potion
today.
plays. Some great potion plays on keeping people alive, keeping people healthy, making sure that there's not always just going to get knocked down by one, just making sure that people have got enough health to at least get out of the fray. Very good potion work there from Hang Ten.
Yep, that's another thing to
It
note.
was as if Duzum was just kind of being used as bait for Hang Ten to just sweep up the rest of Nova, especially Duzum just stalling his time being alive as well. Just
Yeah.
dodging arrows from Cool above.
Yeah, you saw Cool at the top there. If one of those arrows connected, it could have been very different. It could have been very different. But it didn't connect. Duzum lived, and they swept that round. After going down 2 rounds, a 4-0 sweep that's going to give them the boost that they need going into round 4. It's both sitting the same side again. They
Duzum
know it.
gets shot
Duzum
as he
plays
goes
back.
up.
Ooh, that was clever.
Oh, now they're just going to run
He
through
goes
the
down
thing.
by Deep.
Duzum sends it. It's a mosh pit. The heals are clinical. Duzum drops
Yeah.
1, but it doesn't matter. Cool with 2 in that
That could
mosh
have been a
pit.
could have been a very clever play from Duzum to hide up here and wait for the melee to finish, but just came in maybe a bit too early. Got into that mosh pit and there was no chance after that.
Yep, the Nova heals. Incredible. Think it's Gizzy, Bronson?
Yep, Gizzy.
Gizzy on the heals. Brutal. They're brutal
I mean,
heals, I'll tell you
Nova
that when you're in
just-
that mosh pit.
Nova just swapped to looking up at top always to just playing ground this round and managed to catch Twitchy off guard.
Oh, I got a sub. Oh, hey! Cheers, Burb,
Hey.
for another 5. This is the hype train. Level 7 hype train. Come on now. Didn't even notice. Wow. Good
New
lord.
record, well done.
This
Yeah.
is the hype an IBL finals should get, honestly.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this is at least a level
Especially
10. Come on, guys.
Comparing to other seasons, just not
Yeah.
being a 3-0 sweep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially how close this has been. I know that nobody's been really pushing it, but Hang Ten have been hanging, not to
Ah.
there, so. I know.
There you
So
go. Come
they've
on now.
managed to keep up.
Yep.
I mean, Hang Ten is a team that can always keep up, no matter what situation.
We saw it
And
before.
the finals is to prove that they can.
Yep. Last
Round-
map we saw him come back from 3.
5.
But
Them being behind, it doesn't mean anything. Oh, this is looking better for Duzum. Duzum gets that first
Duzum
kill. That is
wins
massive.
That 1v1.
That was huge.
Yep. And pushing on deep. We already have massive favorites for this round. Duzum connects that one. They're in mid. Shooting at
Blocking us, yeah,
Gizzy.
not a
That's 3
shot.
for Duzum. They're gonna.
Oh, what
they-
a shot on
And
Tor
they're
there!
gonna,
Yeah, they're gonna finish that fill, but do not forget there were 3 kills that round. All of them were Doozum. That's what you want to see right there. Now,
Shooting
Doozum.
Tor out of their back in away from the point and pushing them back with that bow.
Yup.
Ridiculous.
Doozum loves the bow. We know it. We've seen it throughout this season. And, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna go spewing awards propaganda, but if Doozum doesn't win Best Range Player, something has gone wrong. Okay? I'll say that. If Doozum doesn't win the Best Range Player, something's gone wrong, because he is ridiculous.
a lot of his
A lot
range
of
plays
shots there.
have in fact been on Classic as well.
Yep.
Just seeing
Classic,
his amazing shots.
Spaceship, it's these maps where Doozum shines, and you already know what map we're going on to next. Last map is a full crossbow map as well if we go to it. So, who knows what to expect, especially if we go to a map 5, and I mean, of course everyone's gonna... I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people in chat who just want a team to clearly win, but at the end of the day, a map 5 would be...
We'd love to see a map 5.
We would love
We'd love
it.
to see it
We
go
would
down
love
to the
it.
wire, but
I don't want to push it too hard, but... Because we got our not sweep, but... I don't know. It's lovely to see. We keep it going. Round 6. Again, I think that's same. No, it's opposite sides this time.
Now the top is gonna be a bow battle.
Oh,
Cool
falls
does
to the bottom.
walk off.
ooh,
And
Now this is an advantage
Doozum
for
has
Hang
top.
10.
Yep, Doozum has top. No pick on Cool,
yeah,
but
you don't want to stick on
Doozum uses the top so well.
Doozum has so many angle potential
think
to just
Twitchy's out of
hit on
heals.
Nova.
Oh no, a heal does connect. Hangton's health is alright. Nova's, I think, is also alright. I'm not sure what this round's going to come down to, but Eevee's is looking for
Eep is
some
on
picks
1
here.
HP. All's on half as well.
Oh, because he sins from behind. It manages to get 2!
Oh!
It's a 1v3 for Doozum.
Doozum.
Gets Cool, turn around, doesn't get it.
Oh!
Deep with 2, Gizzy with 2. It is insane how Gizzy's managed to go in there, get 1, and then get a second. You look at that. That is ridiculous. That's 4-2 for Nova. We've been here before, though. Don't forget it. We
Quite
have
a
been
hesitant
here.
start with all that bowing, but once it started hard.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep. Again, Doozum, he had the top, but he didn't get that pick on Cool. While Cool didn't end up dropping anyone that round, it was still, I mean, just having players on the field is impactful, and I mean, wow. I think the turnaround there was all in Gizzy. Managing to push that and come out, came out alive after dropping 2 and, you know, running to the bottom layer. It looked ridiculous, really. But, now, 4-2. I'll say it, we've been here before. I will say it, we've been here before.
We have been here before.
Last
And
time we were
a
here.
team looking like Hang 10, you just know it's possible for them to bring it back.
Yep, they did it on Slay. You
I've shown
think they're more likely to do it on Slay than Spaceship, but it's Hang 10. Yeah, round 7. Opposite sides. Opposite sides. Cool shot once,
Another
cool
bow
shot
battle.
twice. It's clinical.
Oh.
Doozum drops immediately with 3 perfect shots. Tor gets healed. Doesn't matter. Doozum connects the shot.
Doozum is insane with that bow.
They're going for the fill. Defense. Oh, Deep puts Doozum in a combo, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There we go.
Called.
They connect that fill by the end of it, and of course Nova's going to call that time out. 4-3. I mean, last time they were down 3, they opened it up. Doozum.
Nova are feeling the pressure of Hang 10's just bring back here. They are feeling
Absolutely.
that pressure.
Absolutely. They're gonna feel the pressure. they can't crumble under it though, because then things are gonna start going wrong. But this, I mean, if this goes to 4-4, it's gonna be ridiculous, because whoever wins that round, I mean, this is. I'm just gonna say I'm just enjoying my time, honestly. I'm so glad I finally get to watch a game with some good stakes on the line and it actually be close. Like, bless up, man, because this is the final that I'm sure everyone wanted at the end of the day. Oh, Noctis, are you enjoying your time? I mean, this is.
Oh, definitely, you guys. You know how to put on a show, guys, and this is ridiculous.
This is a pretty good example game for the IBL. And yeah, level
And
9
level 9
hype
hype
train as well.
train, Burb says.
Yeah,
Level
ridiculous.
8 complete. A lot of subs going out in the chat right now.
Yep, lot of subs
I
on the
still
bits.
haven't
Literally
got one.
literally
That's
half the
lucky.
chat's got on subs. It's not even September. Hey, this is the community at work. But hey, you gotta love it. After that timeout, Nova, I think I know what they might try do here. I think they're just gonna go for a fill. I think Nova's just gonna go for a fill, try and finish it off. They've
It
got
would be
to,
a
right?
great time to go for a fill. Just
Yeah, it's
secure the
kind
map.
of the way to do it.
I think they're gonna have to try and send a fill. I think that's the way they get a most convincing win here. But I'm not here to do the strats for Nova. They're doing it themselves. Round out. Call isn't going up.
Duzum
Well,
going up,
but
but he did
Dover-
get shot. Gets a heal.
But
though.
there's good shots from Duzum. This may be the punishment
Yeah.
for Cool not contesting that. But now
Cool
Cool goes up.
does go-
Duzum
They
look to the
come back
side. Missed shot. Connected shot. Connected shot. They're all connecting.
Cool's gotta
There you
go
go,
in,
Duzum
yeah.
wins
Duzum
it.
gets him.
And good shot on Deep as
Again,
well.
trying to
Eevees
get
is sending it. They're both sending it. Yeah, 1v3 for Deep. There you go.
No.
Duzum with another 3. Duzum is absolutely killing it on Spaceship, and this may be a map record in contention, as it is 9 rounds. But there's a lot of... Oh, Brunson, you got a sub. Well, hey.
Nice. Good job, good job.
But
Yes.
this
I got a sub.
is something. Duzum is putting in the work
And
when it
yet
matters.
again, on their chance to just bring this map back from 4-2, claim it to make the overall score 2-1. Great position to be in.
This is it for Hang 10. This is where they prove themselves. They've been doing it all season, but they've already gotten 3 on the bounce once. If they can do it again, that is the IBL. That is the IBL, I'll tell you that, because we've seen a lot of great things, but we've never seen this kind of contention for a finals, that's for sure. We're gonna have to see how this round goes down. Nova, Hang 10, one will take the lead after this round, unless it's a draw. Round 9. Here
Let's
we go. Duzum, straight up.
Deep going straight down to the second level.
They're pushing up. Nova all in this corner.
Over looking to just pressure.
Cool behind
Hang 10
Duzum.
and spawn. Cool does
He
get an
finds
ambush
out
of Duzum,
late
leaving
and
Duzum on
Duzum has to
2.
drop.
Duzum forced to drop. Cool
He
chasing
pushes
him,
it.
gets him.
Duzum's down. Lux is down.
down.
Eevees is down. It's a
Eevees
1v4
down.
for Twitchy, and they're filling. Twitchy's in the corner. It's not going to go, and Nova are up 2-1.
Oh, what?
That is clinical from Cool. Waits on it. Duzum doesn't get that common time or just doesn't notice it. I don't know. But that shot early meant that Cool had the big advantage there. Duzum dropped and Cool sent it. And rightfully so. Got that pick and it was convincing as it can be. Nova are your leaders. Going into Classic. Could this be...
Oh.
Could this be
Are
something...
we gonna end on the very first Battle Box map? Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Noctis, tell me about Classic as a map, because we've been seeing levels. Classic is different.
Well, yeah, Classic is the classic. It is the very first Battle Box map ever created for MCC or any Battle Box map. It's quite it's very bow heavy. You really need to be careful of the towers and of the lava, because otherwise you're just gonna get absolutely roasted on those corners. Yeah, I still think it's one of the best maps we've ever made, even with all the innovations we've made. I still think Classic is Classic. That's all it
You
is.
heard it here first. Brunted.
It is
2-1.
quite a favourite to watch as well.
Yeah, Classic
And
is
as a
definitely a
player-
fun one to watch. People playing it, it's debatable, but watching it is unlike any other map, in my opinion. Classic is a different kind of, what's the word, experience, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Brunted, tell me about this. 2-1, it's gone down to the wire twice. This is some finals. As someone who's made 2, you didn't make this one, but, I mean, being a caster and watching how close this is going down, I mean, tell me about it.
I mean, the pressure is going to be on Hang 10 here.
It
of
is,
course.
absolutely.
A lot
They're
of
living
pressure
up
on
to it
Hang
now.
10. And Classic is a map where teams can just get crushed by pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Classic's a lot about timing, a lot about just positioning, just a lot about team strategy and PvP. There's like a whole lot of a mix in one map, which is
Yeah.
what I believe. Just watching it is just amazing.
Yep, let me tell you about Classic. I mean, from all the experience, scrimming, playing the games, often Classic round wins are dominant ones. Often, they are dominant. Because positioning is so brutal on this map.
So important on this map.
But round 1, Hang Ten need it to go to map 5. If they don't find it, it's over for Nova, I'll tell you that. Oh, cool shot while
instantly
looking
down.
backwards.
Nova looking to put pressure on Doozum here.
Yeah, but Gizzy running in, that's Twitchy down, no Twitchy's out, up, but poisoned. But here come Lux and Eevees. They get 1, they get 2, and they get 3. Eevees with 3. Wow, that is a convincing start for Hang Ten. Absolutely.
Doozum and Twitchy just stored a lot of time there for Eevees and Lux to just push around and just backstab, and it worked really well.
Yep, that is, I mean, I'm gonna have to bring this up in a second. Eevees and Doozum are putting up numbers. Absolutely, they've gotten, I think, both multiple triple kills now. I might be incorrect in
I
saying
mean,
that.
you
but,
saw a lot of Doozum triples on Spaceship.
Yep,
Oh yeah.
you see Doozum on 19, Eevees on 14 so far. And even to say, I'm just gonna say this is ridiculous. The least amount of kills in this game is 8. Like, that's
What?
like the least amount of kills that anyone has in this game is 8, and it's cool who missed a map. Like that's ridiculous.
Insane.
We hardly ever see people show up. I didn't even do the score. There you go. You hardly ever see this many people putting up this much contest in a game like this. It's ridiculous. But Hang Ten.
This is where you want to put all of your effort into just one match.
Yep.
Stakes are high.
The season is on this match. The entire season. And Hang Ten, they need a complete. Oh,
Doozum gets
Doozum!
knocked in the lava.
Blinded into the lava. Livy doesn't connect, but Nova using this numbers advantage. Cool drops,
Here's
but
taking out Lux. Yep.
oh, Gizzy's just going for
He
all of
jumps
them.
in the lava.
And there goes
Oh.
Eevees.
Clinical.
Oh my, Nova smack right back, and it is equal. And both teams putting up like valid performances. Gizzy with 2, but I mean it's ridiculous how they're just trading these rounds, but they're both so dominantly winning. And that pick on Doozum is massive. That pick on Doozum's massive, and at its core, it's also pretty unlucky for the side of Hang Ten. Blinded into lava. It's
It's a rough way to go.
But
Which he also just jumps into lava.
I mean, in a mosh pit fight like that, it's like
So easy to do. So easy.
Yeah.
sometimes you get caught up in the moment. Oh, I just jumped in
Which
the
he
lava.
might have just felt the adrenaline of that pace of a round.
I just
and
saw that on stream all the. See how easy it is? Just going straight to the lava. It's so simple. Even we can do it.
yeah, not every cast is perfect. I know. It's
I'm
the harsh
sure
reality
in
to believe.
MCC as well, a lot of contestants would have jumped in the lava as
Oh,
well.
100%.
Yeah. Here we go, round 3.
We've seen
It
it
is
multiple
even
times.
again. No shots landed just yet.
Wide.
Orb sent
Wide
long.
orb.
Gizzy shot twice! Doesn't drop. Cool. Damage.
Keeping
All
Alex looking
damage.
to just
But
push a
Doozum's
lot of
low.
pressure on
Doozum's
Doozum
dead.
and gets Doozum.
Lose him out straight off.
This round's on Evie and Lux.
Great. Levy
It really
to get
is.
out of the way there, but being chased down.
It's this fight. They get 1, they get
And
2!
then the 3-2.
It's even!
But
Alex-
we've got a brush going on in the centre.
Alex is
Do you have
gonna-
a notice in time?
He doesn't get it!
Evie's
What's
gets
gonna
it
happen?
time.
It's good.
He doesn't. Is he going for the mid? He does get it!
Oh.
In the nick of time! Deep once again, just like those opening rounds on Slay. It's 2-1 for Nova, and that one is close. That one is close. Deep. Could have gone for the ace even. Deep with 3, could have gone for the ace. But,
Yeah.
got that fell
If
off
that
in the
all
middle.
connected like a second earlier, that could have changed the whole tide of that game. Wow.
Yeah, you see that, and you look at Deep there. Deep was filling in the middle, right? Or Alex was filling in the middle. Deep ran in, got that pick, was uncontested in mid for a second and didn't go for it, jumped out, that was when the pressure was on. Because at that point, you didn't know what was going to end up happening. But got back in, got the fill, and wow.
I believe Twitchy was just going for preying on his bow shots, but even then, he just had to go in to stop Deep getting that one block remaining.
Yep. Now, Nova leads in
Who
maps
won?
and
If they win
rounds.
this map, they take the game and
Yeah.
the whole season.
Yep. This is the season map for Nova, and they lead it. This is looking good for them. It's round 4.
Ooh, big orb. Oh, that was nearly into the
could've
large
been-
deep. He just saved it. That was very close.
Yep. Shots on the
Lot of
side.
pressure on Duzen.
Oh, Duzen taking even more damage. These picks are vital.
Alex
Alex
gets
gets,
one.
one. Twitchy
Twitchy's
juggling
gonna
on the
have
ladders.
to go for a fight here.
Only gets one crit. It's Nova again. They're up 3-1.
Oh, shot out of the air from that levy. That was wild.
Yep. Great last secured
shot
kill
from
from deep. Gizzy with another 2. It's 3-1 for Nova. It's 3-1 for Nova.
Pressure is on for Hang Ten.
This is when Hang Ten need to bring it back just once more.
But we've seen them in this position before this tournament, and they've already, proven that they're happy to just come back from behind. So I don't think they're out of this yet.
And I think Hang Ten, they can hold their nerves. They definitely can. They can hold their nerves. So, it's 3-1. Nova are 2 rounds away from completing this 3-month-long season. And what a season it's been. I'm not going to say anything just yet. But what a season it's been. Nova are 2 rounds away from bringing it home from the Coastal Division, I think. And that will be all. But Hang Ten, they're vicious. They are vicious creatures. And they will put up a fight. Round 5. Not as aggressive positioning this time from Nova, but again, neither side. Too aggressive. Deep shot once. Oh, deep shot twice!
Deep
Alex
one.
shot again! Poison on
This
deep!
is the time for Duzen to
Deep
just go into their
poisoned.
spawn. Nova are just
They're
putting
still playing.
pressure one
Who's that
another
down
in
in
the
the lava? Is
lava.
that Gizzy? That's Gizzy!
Gizzy.
Gizzy down to Eevees. They're both along the side. Who's winning that? Oh, it's a trade,
Oh,
but that's
level
still
up
good
to
for Hang
stop.
Ten. That's another. That's down, and Hang Ten. Oh, it's 3-2.
Look,
Can you
this is the
believe it?
jump.
No stat pad.
Great use
no
of
stat
levy
pad.
to protect the center, but jeez.
Oh my lord, even I am getting nervous now because I do not know who, if Nova takes, I'm just gonna say, if Nova takes that round, I think it's basically
It was looking
done.
really.
If Nova
dire
take
behind
that round,
them.
it's
Oh, it's
basically
savage.
done. They
That
need to
round.
pull off what would have been a regular season reverse sweep if they wanted it, if Nova took that round. But Hang Ten, they are, it's round 6. I don't know. It's
Round 6, let's see.
it is ridiculous what these teams can do. Tell them the score, Brunnet. 3-2. Tell them the score. Come on. This is getting close. There's no way we see another round 9 going into this, but with how these rounds have been going, we cannot expect anything.
I wouldn't put it past it. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past
It is a possibility. And it is a possibility we go to map 5 in this finals. There's a lot of possibilities. It's possible Nova win the next 2, it's done. Anything is possible in the IBL. We're going into round 6. Right now. That is,
All of Nova just clumped
Yeah.
up at the start there. They're just waiting for Hang Ten to make a move here.
the shots from Eevees right now are so good. They're really good.
Eevees and Lux looking to put pressure on.
This is a good time to put on pressure. Gizzy contests it, and rightfully so.
Lux is going in.
Oh, but other side
Poisoned.
as well. Who comes out on top here? Oh, it's Nova! Is this Nova's round? 1v2 for Twitchy!
Twitchy, you're gonna have
Go
to
Twitchy.
shoot them.
It's 2 shots for Twitchy, it's winnable.
Twitchy doesn't
Lagging
have
a
arrows
little.
by the looks of it.
Yeah, he's
Gets
trying
one
to get
arrow.
arrows, but he's just
Once.
getting thrown.
They're
He has
pushing it.
one shot. to
That
get a
shot
pick.
should be easy, and
And Alex
doesn't go, but the
does.
melee does. 4-2 once more. Hang Ten need to win 3 consecutively to save the season.
We've been in this position before.
We've been in this position before, twice
This is
before.
already-
This is
Both
tight
times
now.
they went to round 9. Once they won it, once they didn't. But Oh my lord. This is a final. This is a final. Hang Ten. They need 3. Nova, they need 1 and it is done. 1 and done. Right there. Nova. They made their debut this season. People talked about their team. It looked ridiculous. And they've gone in the first seed. They went 14-2. And now they're 1 round away from securing the season in the bag. This could be the last round of the season. This could also not be the last map of the season. And it is ridiculous that we are at this point right now. Because what a final this has been. Round 7 on the horizon.
Close a lot of the time. Especially when you just come to some of the rounds where it's just either been Nova finish off a fill, or it's just been a last 1v1. A lot has happened this game.
Here we go. This could be it. But there could be more.
Alex's
The shots that are
wide.
crucial! Alex!
A crucial kill on Alex would be huge for Hang 10 right now.
The poison
Oh,
there,
Duzum
which
takes a
is-
shot, might take a second, doesn't! Cool
He
down!
goes down to Eevee's.
Gizzy looked to drop as
Looking
well!
to get a kill on Duzum. Alex is in
Alex,
mid. One shot.
Out of desperation, looking for a fill play. They're gonna send deep. It's looking good for Hang
Great
10.
support
Turn
by
around,
Twitchy.
Twitchy. No, it needs to be a 1v3 from Gizzy. Gets 1, gets 2. This is ridiculous! Gizzy cannot, can he? He gets the early hits!
He might do it!
Oh my lord, you cannot
God.
make
What?
that
What was
up!
it on?
That is
on
ridiculous
hot.
for a round 7! Can you believe that? Gizzy almost completes a 1v3. But Lux, it's half a heart. It's the first hit. And Lux takes it. That is the most ridiculous round of the IBL yet, and you cannot argue. You cannot argue that is the most ridiculous round of the IBL season. Round
That is
7,
swing back and
map
forth.
4 of the
What
finals.
is that?
Hang 10 need to win it, and they do. Oh my lord.
Nova feeling the pressure again. Call a timeout.
Yeah, yeah.
That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Gizzy, almost. Gizzy is gonna be nervous. You have a play like that, you're shaky. I
Both
remember. it.
players were nervous there, especially on the luxury side there.
Oh my
If he
lord.
lost that, the whole game season would have been over for Hang 10 if Lux lost that.
Yep.
Yeah, Lux must be over the moon right now and just
Yep.
like, oh,
Season
I can't
on
imagine,
the
just
line.
I
Lux.
can't imagine it.
But that whole team must be
Yeah.
like excited that Lux won that,
Yep.
especially since it
I'm
was
not-
that close.
I'm not gonna go too forward. But if Hang 10 win this now, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous if Hang 10 go on to win this. Because that moment right there, it was literally half a heart either way. Gizzy to complete a 1v3 to win the season, possibly the greatest IBL moment of all time. But it comes down to one hit, half a heart either side. Lux comes out on top. We are ready for round 8 if we've ever seen it, and Hang 10 are going to be 2. The reason we've been talking for so long is because Nova called a timeout. They're going to be ready for this. 2 more rounds. What will happen? What will happen? It's anyone's guess, but Hang 10...
Classic
They
is a
think
map
t-
where
they
anything
think it's
can
a round
happen.
9.
Oh, it's such a thing. All you need is one good shot on this map. All you need.
So
Round
much on
8,
this map
oh my
could
lord.
decide a round.
Oh yeah.
This could be
Ooh.
it. Once again.
Nova looking to pressure Duzum.
Oh, where was that shot landed? That's a shot. Oh! Shot into the lava, Alex! But they're sending on Eevee's.
Nova just
Hit
gonna have
by
to
an
send
orb.
it.
Keeps it going. Lux takes a shot. Lux takes 2. Gizzy on the ladder. Another one into lava. It's a 2v4.
Falls into lava.
Duzum is insane with those orbs right
Another
now.
one.
There we go. It's hacked into another round 9. You cannot make it up. That was it. You saw. That's going to be a poster 1v1 again. Gizzy and Lux again find themselves in a 1v1. Lux took that convincingly there. And we're on to another round 9, the third of the match. This one, Hampton need it again for a map 5.
Breathe.
This is ridiculous.
Oh my god.
This
the pressure
is
on
ridiculous.
for the players.
Believe it.
The pressure is on for the players.
We are here. Brunted. I said it. I didn't actually say it. But you know how I've been saying. All my games, they haven't been close. It's been saving up, man. because this
Dude,
is
like Sean,
ridiculous.
before the stream, you were like, dude, I've got to ask my parents if I can be loud at 7 a.m.
Hey, I'm in it now, and I know Hangtin and Nova are too, because this is round 9. I was talking earlier about the most important round of the IBL season. This doesn't
is
even
now
compare.
an important
Round
round.
9, Hangtin need it. Round 9. Now this is pressure. Oh, it's an instant drop on deep!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is Hang 10's time to
Oh,
just
but it could be a
collapse
trade on
Nova.
EVs. They're really gonna look for this trade on EVs.
Alex is also really low.
Alex almost gets caught in the crossfire, going for it. EVs are still alive. Alex drops
Shot
into
out of the
2v4.
air.
EVs should drop. He does.
These
The
are
1v1s are
Behind.
iffy.
It's Gizzy.
No, it's a map 5. No, you can't
It's
make
a
it up.
map
It's a map 5.
5.
It is a map 5. Hangtin have done it again. Place your flag. You were here. This is the greatest IBL game of all time, and you're here to witness it. We're going to map 5 in the finals.
And it's on Courtyard. Such a good map for a finale.
What a map
lot of
for it.
intense moments.
You cannot make this up. We saw first map, Nova take it 5-1. Second, third, and fourth map, Nova are up 4-2. Every single time Hangtin fight to a round 9, they took 2 of them. They take a break.
Yeah, there's gonna be a
Let's
break.
talk about this.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's talk about
let's
this.
take some time.
I've been
to talk
talking a
about
bit
what's
much.
happened.
I apologize I've been talking a bit much. Brunted, please tell me about this.
I mean, before I wanna say my words, Noctis, as a special guest, what are your thoughts on this game so far?
Absolutely, please.
It's been so tight, so close to the wire. It's been amazing to see Hang 10 just seemingly out and down, but then just pulling straight back. Nova have been clinical. They've been smart. Oh, what a game! And I'm so glad we're hitting a game 5 because this is insane.
I mean, and it's on Courtyard as well, a map
I
that
know,
has
love Courtyard.
been featured early MCC, I believe.
Yeah, Courtyard, quite an early map. I think must have been.
I think it was
Hitting towards
MCC 4. I think it was.
Yes, quite early. Again, another great sort of level map. Heights, really good. Oh, it's just, I'm so excited to see it.
Yeah, let me
This
tell
is a
you.
map where
Yeah,
a
go,
lot of
Brunted.
util can put the pressure on for a team.
Okay, I need to say something.
Go for it.
Go for it. I don't think we can stop you. Go for it.
I've done so much casting, like over season 2, not as much season 3, but season 2 I did a lot of casting. But I've tried to keep my profanity during these finals, but this is ridiculous. This is a final you could not make up. We have seen everything this final. I'm gonna drop you some numbers really quickly. I don't know what the kill record was for this season. I don't. But if no one has looked at the playoffs yet, the playoff sheets yet, listen to this. 19 for Lux, 23 for Eevees, 24 for Doozum.
I
Ridiculous.
believe around 24 is kill record.
Yes, and of course, this is a much
The
longer
IBL.
format. 5 maps, 9 rounds. So we will
But in a
obviously
game
see
like
more.
this, getting 24 is just still
It's
really impressive.
ridiculous.
Yeah, and again, like I was saying earlier, everyone is double digits. Every single player is double digits. 10 to 17, all in that range for Nova. And I read the other ones on Hang 10, Twitchy on 13. This is the craziest game that you could like. This is genuinely the craziest game you could have ever imagined, and better. But we are here for it. We're going into map 5. We've given the players a break, and rightfully so, because they need to collect themselves. They need
This
to collect
also does test the competitive brothership between Eevees and Gizzy as well.
Absolutely. I mean, the relationship between Eevees and Gizzy is is something we haven't even touched on. Like, tell me about that, Brunton, because you know about it like
I
more
mean,
than I do.
they're siblings, or brothers even, but like, they're on opposite teams in the finals where a lot is up.
And I wonder, is it gonna affect your mental when you hear the other person cheering in the room next to you? I mean, maybe that's a factor. I don't know, but it's so awesome.
someone
We're
who
even
does,
able to imagine that.
As someone who has a twin in the other room that also in those sort of plays, it can be very affecting to have someone shouting and yelling in the room next to you, thinking, "What's next? What's going on?" But I can assure you, I think with these two players, they're both so focused that I don't think they're gonna really notice much beyond what's in front of them. Or at least it seems that way anyway, from what I'm seeing.
Yep, both players, both teams, it is now or never. This is the map that decides the finals. I've said it so many times. I always say in the map selections, if it goes to a map 5, we'll see that it never does. But now it is. This is map 5, round 1.
2 pre-shots hitting Hang 10.
Yeah, but one on Gizzy as well. Not an even trade, but it is a trade. Oh, another one there.
To put pressure on Hang 10 here.
It looks rather even. They're gonna go for a heal, Hang 10. Good shot on Lux. Another heal gone. How many heals are there on this map, Runted? 2?
2.
That's Hang 10's gone then.
Hang 10 are gonna have to look for some pressure here.
Another on Gizzy. This is why this is a ridiculous map 5. All these rounds come down to the wire. It's gonna come down to very late mid-fills.
20 seconds left.
Who's that on the bottom? Is that Duzen?
Duzen's just sneaking around waiting.
Duzen's waiting, do they know?
Oh,
look here! It begins! Heals in the middle! So much Nova blocks!
Heal by Nova.
And it's Nova! It's Nova!
They have
Nova,
got
open
that
it!
fill in to a T.
That is how you do it. They're filling the entire... This is ridiculous, by the way. They fill the entire middle. Get this. 3 people on their team got kills. That means 3 people were swinging on their team, and they still completed a full fill before they could even kill them. That's ridiculous. Nova are up 1. Like, that is...
Not to mention, the pods were grabbed. Only one, though, was just grabbed, like, near the end of the round. No team went for the pods early on. And pods, as proven by EVs and Slay, can be such a big impact on rounds and fights.
It's quite a vulnerable position to go for those pots. You can easily get stuck on those little hang things. And if you've got a full team between those windows, it's really dangerous to go for those pots. You're probably better to wait until that big final jump, because then you've got it in hand, ready for when everyone's like crowding in that center. You'll get the most out of it.
So we are likely to see some different plays here, and I think some team is going to get a little more aggressive here. But we'll have to see round 2. The pre-shots are looking better for Hang 10, but the poison as well.
Healer shot twice.
Here's a different play. Deep's going in. Twitchy's down.
Alex just goes in.
Eevees is down.
And gets out as well.
Lux is down. Doozum is on half a heart.
Half a Doozum.
That's round 2.
Can't do
Nova's
anything.
up 2. Is this the first time we've seen... This is the first time we've seen Nova go up 2-0, I think. We saw Hang 10 do it before, but every single time it's always gone 1-1. This is the best early lead.
This is the second 2-0 Nova have had this game.
Yes, sir. Oh, well, then I'm wrong.
I said they went 2-0 up at Watermill, didn't they?
Spaceship.
Was it Watermill? Oh, that was it.
Spaceship. Yeah. Don't be forgetting the finals now. This is history.
There's so much has been going on. It's so overwhelming.
So much has happened. A lot of greater moments have happened this game.
Yeah. See, no, don't worry. I'm the one who's forgetting things here. I'm the one who's forgetting the things. I thought it was Hang 10, but hey, it's ridiculous. It's so hard to keep track of everything that's going on, especially on maps like Courtyard. Everything happens at once. The fights are always 4-4.
And we just know the pressure is on for both teams.
But if there's any team which is going to win after being down, I don't need to say who it is, because you already know. We've seen it before. We might see it again. This game's not over. Round 3. Poison falls, doesn't connect, and the pre-shots are better for Hang 10 once again. The pre-shots are ridiculous for Hang 10!
Alex on 1 HP.
2 heals gone. 2 heals gone for Nova.
Which was good start, but the poison hit
amazing damage output by Hang 10 this round already.
This is ridiculous. Good. I think, Hang 10's up on health and up 2 heals.
Using
Maybe
yet again on the low, peppering up.
Oh, Alex, 4.5, no heals. Both pots uncollected. FYI. There's a heal for Hang Ten. They are no, I'm not stalling this out, but here comes Doozum, he drops one!
Good pick.
Whoa.
The levies are going. Are they going to go for a fill? No, they're not. They're going to go for the push. Lux is in a web, but Doozum keeps going!
Another kill for Doozum. Doozum falls.
Oh, but that's not what you want to see.
Both players caught in
Twitchy,
the webs.
the webs are good because Twitchy
I had to
fills.
fill.
It is 2-1. It is
Those
2-1.
cobwebs really clutch, keeping people in place so they
Who was
knew
on
it was
cobwebs?
safe to go for the thing.
Noctis Brunted.
Oh, wow.
Who was that? On cobwebs.
EV's XM.
Evie's exit.
Yeah, it was Evie.
Hey, he dropped, but he got the webs down, and that was absolutely crucial. No contest on the mid there, which Twitchy was focusing on, because they could not. They were stuck in the webs, and there you go. They were up 2, then it was even, but those webs. You don't only need kills and damage to have an impact on the round. There you go, right there from Evie's XM. Dropping incredible kills, incredible util. Everything is coming out on this last map. And it is
Also,
not 3-0. It's 2-1.
Also an incredible just playmate by Doozum. Just getting 1, getting 2. And just a lot of damage as a whole as well.
It's like hitting the bottom row, going down, making sure they forgot about him, hitting back with the invis. It was very clever plays
Doozum loves the
there.
invis.
His focus was all on the other team.
And it's all about the levels, isn't it? Eh? It's all about the levels. Round 4.
Gizzy pre-shot.
The
Gizzy shot
pre-shots.
again.
The pre-shots
Might be
again.
forced to use a south
really
He's gonna... Oh,
seemed to-
no, wait, what's going on down here? Is that Doozum who's trying to be dropped? They're looking at it! It's all the orbs! That's
It's a
deep
big
down!
one fit.
That's Alex
Two
down!
of them.
It's cold down! 1v4 for Gizzy, it's not gonna go! It's even in round 4! Come on now!
Predict Doozum doing that again, but Doozum just was wise to their tricks. That was wild. Timeout called. Yeah, I don't blame them.
Nova, call the timeout.
Hang 10.
Oh my lord. Like, we are watching the final. This is going to be a game to remember. After 4, we're even. After 4, we are even. Who knows what team is taking this? No one.
This is going down to the wire, my friends.
No one knows what team is taking this. This is history. This is history. It's 2-2. Nova call the timeout. I mean,
there's already been 3 round 9s. Could we make it 4 here?
a round
Oh,
9.
I don't know if my heart will
on
take
the
that one,
finals.
mate, but we'll see how it goes.
A round to
Three
decide the
people.
finals. We've seen it in quarterfinals for the playoffs. We've seen it in quarterfinals. We've nearly seen it in semi-finals in season 1. Finals, never seen anything of the sort. But this is history, okay?
As a viewer watching the finals, I'm sure a lot of people are just getting anxious for what's going to happen here. Especially if they're supporting a team just wanting either Nova or Hang 10 to win.
Absolutely,
And
and
you
you
just
must feel
can't be
who-
certain of what team's going to win this game.
Yeah, you must feel for Tor at the moment, watching their team play it out. Wondering
And he
what's
is
gonna
also the
happen.
team owner for this team.
Yeah, Tor's gonna be really feeling something right now, but I know what it's like. Even I watched, it was Impact. They played a game which went to a last round to decide whether they make playoffs or not. Or was it another team that were dependent on losing? I do not recall. It might have been another team
It
dependent
was-
on losing.
It was Impact and
It was
Nocturnal,
Impact.
I think.
Impact
yeah.
Nocturnal? Yeah. They were fighting for the spot at least. I saw the round 7 on that. I was pissing myself. I didn't have any attachment to either of the teams. For the finals, this is ridiculous. We're going into round 5. It's even. Pre-shots. Again, Hang 10's favour.
Putting a lot of
dominant
pressure
play.
on right side.
Poison Orb
A
finds
lot
no
of Hang
one.
10 players have been hit
Faster
here.
on the
Oh,
cycle
Lux don't run into
here.
that! That poison
Great
doesn't
heal by
connect
Hang
either.
10.
Poison missed, but Poison got him that time.
I wonder,
Cool.
what are they going for here? Is that pushing Eevees? They're
This
all
looks like
grouped.
it's going to be
This could
another
be
mosh
bad!
fight here.
But Doozum gets the
And
first!
Nova goes down.
It's 3-3 in players! Twitchy's sending this! Gizzy gets 1! Doozum now to 1v2 for Lux! It's doable with that
Bull is
shot!
on 1 HP.
It's the Invis! Another shot found, but it doesn't happen, and Nova are up after being down that first player. Alex drops, but trade. It's a 2v1 in the end of it, and they win it. Nova are up 3-2 after Hangten had their momentum going into that round. It would have looked better for them, but there you go. 3-2. Again, just as close as it could be after 5 rounds.
Another 4-2.
It
and
can't.
9-10 have a chance to bring it back.
Obviously, it cannot be tied up at 5 rounds. This is as close as it can be, but there's no way we see another 4-2 go into a round 9. I would lose my mind and my voice, but
I mean, for everyone who would look back on this game, I'm sure it would leave them speechless. Even like already having 3,
yeah,
it would already leave people speechless when they look back at this game.
yep. Think about the Australians, even the New Zealanders. I woke up at 7 to cast this. Woke up at 6 to cast this. Australians, it's going to be even earlier. There are going to be people who are going to be coming back to this and watching it after it's happened. And good lord, are they going to have a good game to watch, because this has been absolutely incredible. Now,
Absolute cinema.
we see Nova 3-2.
Cinema.
If they make it 4-2, we're just going to have to wait and see.
It's
what
Hang
happens.
10's turn to try and bring it back again.
Round 6. Deep takes 1, Gizzy takes 1. I think another one took 1, but that poison on Lux is going to be damaging. Twitchy uses the heal. There's an orb in that back corner. It gets damaged.
Into the corner.
These orbs are good. Cool's going to push past Doozum. Got him. Oh my god.
Alex drops into mid. Alex pressuring the mid.
Yeah, Levy up. Evie's drops.
Evie's
Doozum with
Alex is
another.
also really low. This is Hangton's time to just go in.
Doozum with a third.
And the joke.
Doozum with an ace in the last. Oh my goodness. Doozum with an ace in round 6 of the last map. Doozum with an ace in round 6 of map 5. Make something better. I don't know what you could come up with, but that is even after 6 rounds on the last map with a Doozum ace to secure it. That is the mental boost. That is the momentum. That is everything Hangton needed going into this 7th round.
Yeah. Cool, just getting out of position there, which started the cascade, pushed too hard too quickly, and just went down to Doozum. And then it was all downhill from there. Oh.
Alex also just dropped to mid and got pincered with arrows and Levy.
Yeah.
And he did manage to save him for a bit of time, but still, he also took quite a bit of damage just trying to save Alex there.
Pressure in the center could have worked there, but you know there was just too much flying at him to make it.
Hang
viable.
10 were ready. They were ready.
Yeah, you guys keep talking about it. I can't. If I just gotta make it through 3 more rounds. 3 more rounds.
Yeah,
whatever.
come on.
Here
We're
we
around
go.
to the ending. You got this, bud. You got this.
If these next 2 rounds are traded, we are
Oh, if we
going
hit
to
round 9,
the
I'm
dream
worried about
We're
round.
here round 9. Everyone watching and even us, we're gonna be anxious to see what happens.
The unbelievable can happen.
Round 7. Let's go.
Doozum's on 4.5. Doozum
Oh,
on
this is
1.
aggressive.
Ooh.
Are they gonna try fill off
Yeah,
this maybe?
spread
They're
it
walking
out
out.
really.
No,
really
it's just
quick
all
look.
damage.
Alex getting the bot.
But this actually isn't looking as bad
Both sides have
as
used
it
the
was for
heal.
Hangton.
Hummel
Oh, that's a
goes
good
in.
orb! Twitchy's low. This is looking
Great
great for
up on
Nova.
Twitchy.
It's looking great for Nova.
Alex looking
Great
back
heal,
there.
though.
Last heal for Hang 10 has been used.
And it was a great one at that. Alex pushing up kind of low. Do some invest! Gets one! Still full health!
Doozum is a menace on this map. I
Hang 10
swear
get a
down.
pat.
He's still going.
Getting
Twitchy's
rid
down.
Grade.
It's a 2v3. The whips are
no,
down. 1v2
twin
for
whips.
Doozum. 1, 2! No! Deep gets it!
Doozum almost had a back-to-back ace.
Doozum
but
almost
Doozum
pulls off
stopped it.
back-to-back aces, but gets a bit too close to the flames. And Nova are up for 3. Oh my
He
lord.
had them tied up in the web, thinking, I had this, took maybe a second too long, and suffered for it. That was tragic.
That's gonna be on his mind. That's gonna be on his mind.
Yeah.
Back-to-back, nearly back-to-back aces. 7 kills in 2 rounds in the finals is something you'd never think of. 7 kills in 2 rounds in map 5. You cannot make it up. If Hangton get this round, we're going to a round 9 for the final, for the season.
Now,
If Nova
match
take
point
it,
for Nova.
if Nova take 1 more round,
Nova have been in this sort of position 4 times and only won it once.
you could call Hangton comeback kings. You could call Nova a bottle job. Don't call them that though. But I just do not know what to expect going into this because we've seen it so many times from Hang Ten. But our fourth time is ridiculous. But round 8, here we come. This could be it. Another time.
2 shots.
Duzum's immediately invis.
Duzum's
Duzum is immediately invis.
Gets a shot on deep.
Duzum takes a lot of damage. Heals need to connect faster than they do.
A lot of damage is going off here. Nova going for mid. Nova falling
for them! It's for the season! They're training! What is going on? It's 1 minute! It's a 1v3! Gizzy, he's on 1!
Izzy.
Lux is the one with the health advantage. It's a map 5. It's a round 9. Map 5 round 9.
Oh my god, we're hitting round 9.
Everyone, hey, I'm gonna give you a good piece of advice. When you're in the car, wear your seatbelts, and you're gonna put them on right now. Get your seatbelts on. We are going to a round for the season. A round for the season. We have never ended up on a map for the season. We have never ended up on a... we've never been in a spot where it hasn't been a sweep. This cannot be made up. Brunted Noctis. Are we ready?
Oh, so ready, my friend. Let's do this thing.
Oh, I am so anxious to see what team comes out on top. Both teams have just put such a great battle.
Here
And
It's
honestly,
been to the wire
go.
all game. It's been ridiculous.
Honestly,
so
whichever
it's
team
like,
takes the crown, either team's just had a good game.
I'm gonna
anyway.
go.
deserved it.
I'm gonna go off
They
of what I'm
did
seeing in
deserve
chat
it.
right now. 42 rounds. 42 rounds of
42
Battle Box
rounds.
we have watched. It all comes down to 1. 4-4 on rounds. 2-2 on maps. The first seeds made it to the finals. They're battling it out in 1 round for the season. And I need the last 1 more minute. Oh, the
This
pretty
is
shots
where
are good.
everything matters. One mistake can cost the whole game.
Pretty
here.
shots are good for Hang Ten.
Alex is
Alex
really
is
low.
so
Alex is
low!
one.
The heals are through!
Hang Ten getting a lot of shots on Nova here.
The shots are good for Hang Ten! Both heals
A
used.
lot of pressure on
Duzum
Nova.
up!
Nova gonna have to go for something here.
Another good shot on Gizzy! It's looking good for Hang Ten! The pot! Duzum falls! Here come the picks! They're so low, no heals! It's looking good for Hang Ten. Duzum once again pushing up.
Real quick. Cool, looking low.
The health
This is
advantage
fucking
is
one
incredible!
shot.
That's 1 down!
Alex and Cooler one shot. Deep's gonna have to do something with his invis.
Here we go! Hang Ten! They're looking good. They've been looking good all season, but they're
Deep's
looking good in
also
this
one
round.
shot as well.
But the health, it's coming down to the last 10 seconds!
He's pushing
Blocks
mid.
are in!
It's looking really low.
They
They've
push
got
it
to
off!
stop pushing.
Look at the middle! They get blocks down! And Hang Ten! Strike again! It is over for Nova. They do not take it home. It comes down to the last 10 seconds. Nova put in an incredible effort in the mid at the end. But Hang Ten are the Season 3 champions. Brunted Noctis. Oh my lord.
I'm a bit stunned there. I didn't even see it go down, but whoa, my days.
That
was so
is
quiet.
the greatest game of all time. You will never see it better than that. And Hang Ten, after 42 rounds, take it home. You have your Season 3 champions. Duzum, Eevees, Twitchy, Lux, and of course Urchint. Hang Ten are the winners. Greatest game of BattleBox. I mean, Noctis, special guest, run me through that.
This has been a very tight game the whole way through. They've been nipping at each other's heels. Right, every time one gets better than the other, they always come back. That was such a to the wire, and the fact that it's like they won by maybe like 2 blocks is indicative to how close this whole thing has been, and it's been incredible. I'm so glad I was here to see this because.
Not to mention,
What a show.
Nova were also just really close to bringing that round back.
It
They
would have
looked
been the most
so-
ridiculous round of all time if that
They looked
happened, I'll tell you that.
so unfavored there in that
It
round.
was so low for so long with Nova, and it was like, oh, this was over, but they nearly had it back. It was ridiculous.
Honestly, what a final.
I need to catch my
Hang
breath.
10, Hang 10 and Nova, that was their first match for IBL, and what a match it was.
Yep. Hang Ten and
That is
Nova.
a match to remember.
The first
Oh, yeah.
seeds of both divisions, I will say, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Not once had we seen a final not be swept. That was not swept. Nova would have had one of the most insane comebacks. There is no denying Hang Ten were in it to win that last round. They were. The health advantage was incredible. They got the first pick. But Nova, you know they love the middle, and they almost got it there. Oh my lord, it is ridiculous that this has happened. Let me run you through some things. Well, I don't remember what the kill record was before this. I think someone said 24.
It was like around 24.
It was around 24. Yeah, Hang Ten averaged 25. Hang Ten averaged higher than the kill record. Or they averaged 25. They averaged the kill record. You're ready for this one. Chat, buckle in. I'm going to tell you every player, ignore the teams, best to worst, okay? Twitchy, 15 and 19. That's the worst. 15 was the worst. Cool, 16 and 24. Alex, 16 and 20. Then Tor, 17 and 11. And I don't even know how many maps did Tor play? I don't even remember. We'll get to that later. But Lux, 22 and 24. Gizzy, 23 and 27. Evie's 25 and 28. Deep, 25 and 18. And the inspiration, I thought Hang Ten were closer, but I guess Courtyard kind of added a bit disparity. Doozum, 38. Doozum dropped 38 kills in this game. By far the most kills, and probably a record to stand for probably the rest of IBL history. I would be shocked if it was beaten. That is it.
Okay, well, as game staff for this game, we have to message Gecko who we think finals MVP goes to.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've done mine.
I have my choice. I've got my choice. We're DMing Gecko.
Yep.
Yep.
Done.
And then once Gecko has all the votes, I believe Gecko will give the result to Noctis for Noctis to announce
Yeah.
the finals
so.
MVP, which whoever gets it, honestly, everyone just put up a great game.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna run a
Yeah,
prediction
yeah.
in chat. Who gets finals MVP? Actually, you can't even do more than 2 options, can you? Okay. I need to recompose. My voice is gonna be gone after this. But I'm just happy that, I mean, chat, you were here. You were here. Me, Brunt, and Noctis, I mean, wow, it was an honor. It was an honor to be behind a game like that. That is going to be remembered for a long time. That is probably the greatest instance of Battle Box on Island ever. I would be surprised if there was something better. But
That's
that
ridiculous.
is, I mean...
We have the tally.
We have the tally?
for the MVP.
We
Yeah.
have the tally.
Alright, Noctis, tell us.
And this was a unanimous decision. The MVP for this season is Doozum.
Doozum, the star of Hang Ten this season. One of the best melee, the best range statistically, both of those backing up. Doozum, he has an award. It is Finals MVP. Doozum is your Finals MVP for Season 3. I wonder, would you guys have... I'm going to ask this. I assume this is a fine question to ask. Would you guys still have voted Doozum if Nova ended up winning?
Probably, because Doozum had some ridiculous plays. The Invis plays in that final map was ridiculous. The bow plays on Spaceship. Just everywhere he was pointing out, finding the places to be to take out the most important players from Nova. It was, that dude's insane.
I mean, my vote did go to Doozum, but even if Nova won, Doozum just found his way, even with the losses that Hang Ten had in the rounds, and the amount of 3Ks and 1 ace is just crazy for a finale.
It would have been what's the guy's name? It was either Larry Bird or Jerry West, first ever guy who won a... Actually, no, it wasn't even. It might have been... There was some basketball player who won the first ever Finals MVP. Some American will know. But, yeah, they were the first ever Finals MVP in the NBA went to the person on the losing team, and then it never happened again. Are we gonna get Jerry West? Okay. Oh, and okay, I'm getting conflicting. Whatever. Are we getting a team interview? Because I think Hang Ten. I think Hang Ten.
I think we
will,
should.
You know.
If they
We
want
can.
to, let's do
Yeah,
it.
they can.
All right. I will quickly. What can I do? I can put this up for the meantime. Yeah, there you go. Hang Ten. Wow, what a game! What a game! Are they fine? Have they said that they're gonna pop in for one? Yes? No? No? Okay.
I don't think we've got any responses yet.
They,
No,
I mean,
no,
are
not
they?
sound-
Honestly, they might just be in shock of just.
No,
like,
I don't
gamers
blame
in
them.
general.
I do not blame them because that is. I mean, that is genuinely ridiculous. Like, you would have never thought anything of the kind would have ended up like. I'm not gonna say we set our bar low in terms of expectations going in with a history of finals which were pretty dominant, not as entertaining, but wow, that ticked every box, every single box. So, the my god, man, I
Hang
need.
Ten are going to interview.
All right, where are they? Are we gonna drag them in, or because I don't really want
Well,
to pop into map selection. Oh,
Let's
here
just
come all of the
taking time.
expiring contracts as well and transactions.
Oh, I'm getting dragged.
hello,
There
luxuries.
we
Yeah,
go.
Greg, that is.
Here's the
Hello.
first, there's the
Hello,
second.
W.
Hello.
Here they come. Guides here.
Why is guide here?
Do
Cinema.
some as well. Yep.
Oh my god.
Are we getting there's EVs? Yep. Whole team for the team interview. I mean, I'm just gonna ask her straight out. Anyone can answer this one. Oh, if I can even ask it. Oh fucking hell! Oh, there we go. Hey, I had a good one. It's after the
Rose,
game.
I'm the only one asking.
Oh, okay. Anyway, guys, I mean, 42 rounds. 42 rounds.
shit.
Went down to 1. Just someone tell me about it. That is ridiculous.
It's not the most battle box we've played in a day. I will say that.
We were
that brings me
doing
back.
the longest scrims of all time against B League teams. We needed that endurance. We did a 4-hour scrim against 2 B League teams just so that we could have the endurance to play 42 rounds of battle box, and it pays off in the end. Every map, they're getting exhausted at the end, and we're just even more ready each and every round. And it just, I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy it paid off.
Yep. I'll shoot one individual question first of all. Doozum, 38 kills, finals MVP. Tell me about it. How does it feel?
I didn't even think I had 38.
You
And I
know.
felt like I was playing ass the whole time because I was playing ass on Slay. I was playing ass on Classic. I didn't think I ever got like 10.
Well, someone can look at them. I'm sure. I think you dropped about 12 on a map at some point. Well, you dropped 10 and you dropped 11 and 13. I think you dropped 13 or 14 in Courtyard. So that's something.
Oh.
You had so many
Yeah, I probably got
3Ks.
saved.
You had a
Yeah, I
lot
got
of
saved.
3Ks and 1 ace as well.
Yeah, okay. I'm looking at court. Holy shit.
But
They actually locked in. I was aced back to back, bro.
Yeah.
that's actually insane.
Almost, yeah.
Dude, oh my god, the web.
If
Oh
it's
my
your
god.
webs in
Oh,
Courtyard,
No, what, bro? If Deep doesn't get that fucking 4-block hit, oh my god, and I load my crossbow, get the kill, we're up. Oh my god.
That would have been
That
crazy,
would have
man.
been like
yeah.
heroic work.
Cinema.
Double ace, but it's all good. That's hindsight. It don't matter anymore.
Okay. Another individual question I'm going to shoot out. I swear, every IBL game, there's always going to be an unsung hero. And let me tell you, Twitchy, your heals were on point. Support
Bro.
for the best team in the league now certified. Still dropping 15. Backing up the team like that. I mean, how did you feel about this game, Twitchy? I want to know.
Bro, oh my god. Like, I'm talking specifically about like Courtyard. I feel like my heals were like actually like
Raptors
peak, bro.
are-
Like those like
Yeah.
heals like when we're like mosh pit fighting, like it was actually like inspirational. Like it was great.
Against Nova's heals, which also had like on point heals, like your
Yeah.
heals were really good for the team.
Yeah, but a lot of the
I know,
rounds,
it's great.
Nova ended up using their heals early. That was a crucial point.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
we also use
my
our
God.
heals
Pre-shots.
early sometimes
The
too.
pre-shots.
No,
I was
we
seeing the
actually
pre-shots.
like, holy shit, dude. The pre-shots were actually on
Super
point.
crazy, man.
I think it was like
Yeah.
round 3 to like 5. We were actually hitting every shot, including the last
No.
round.
No,
Like
the
we actually
last
hit
round I was
every
hitting
single
everything.
shot.
I was actually hitting everything.
Like, oh my god.
It's actually great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you saying, Twitchy?
It was so scary at the end there. I was missing so many crits. I was like, oh my god, surely we don't lose. But we filled and we won.
Yep, you
It was
got it.
great.
And
They just put a lot of pressure on the mid there. After quite big comeback, you guys got them all like 1 crit at least, like around there.
What man?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
The last
yeah.
round, you guys got them all
Yeah,
like
yeah.
1 crit.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
insane.
yeah,
Yeah.
that last round.
I kind of started botting out.
That
I got
last
nervous.
round was.
Dude, I hit so many shots. I missed
ridiculous.
more. Like,
That last round was certainly something. I'll check one more team Christian out, and then I'll send it maybe to Brunted or Noctis. We're gonna talk about one main thing, and I think this is what is going to be a big point to remember. On the maps you won, down 4-2, down 4-2, down 4-3. Coming back almost every map, and only, even in one of the others, still bringing it to the decider while down 4-2. Really brought it out while Nova was on match point. I mean, what's going on in your minds, guys? Like, it's ridiculous.
It's like we know in our head they have the VOD review bonus. They're gonna get that VOD. They're gonna get those 2 rounds from VOD reviewing us, knowing how we play, and it's simply just the story of Hang 10 this whole season is just our adaptability. We have base strategies, and we play to counter. It's that simple. And I mean, it's just showed perfectly. Like Slay, we come back down 4-2, we adjust perfectly. Spaceship, we would have won, but I might be a little dumb. I might be the
okay.
dumb one.
you're not
all
the only
good.
one who was the dumb one in space. It's all good.
We kind of threw on that
Don't
fit
worry.
down, but it's okay. And then Classic, again, we know we are capable of winning the rounds. We just need to find the map. And we have the time. We have the rounds. We're not pressured. We're not pressured by the round difficulty. The round deficit. We're taking it 1 round at a time. And that's like the beauty of our team. We don't let our mental shatter over like 1 bad round.
Yeah, that was.
We always have an optimistic outlook. We're always thinking about how to improve, and it's just like perfection. It's just a recipe for success.
Actually, I do have one more thing to ask. If you, I want to know one thing. Nova, I mean, obviously, you guys played incredible, but you have to give it to Nova because we are never going to see another game like that. What, do you guys
No,
have
that was
anything
just
to
an
say to
incredible
Nova
game.
when you're here?
That was just
No,
an
you
incredible
guys,
game.
you guys put in so much work. It's actually insane. Like that Watermill, that fucking that.
Dude, no,
the
you were
tour
running like
TNT
footballs,
to the
but, like,
Kebby.
you're- oh
We're
my
running
God.
football formations.
God.
It's actually insane. They
You're
actually
running
they
routes
have
on us,
everything
man.
done.
It's
They probably have like
crazy.
drawn out formations. It's actually insane how well they play together as a team and the strats that they have. It's actually nuts. And they
Yeah,
just
man.
put in so much work, and you could clearly see it with that roster. There's no like outlier person. Everyone has a part in the system, and it's just like Nova's
they're
just
all
such a
just so
good
good.
team. Like
They're all
literally
just so
any
good.
other finals they win. But hey,
Yeah,
Hey,
there you
Hang
go.
10 is inevitable.
Hang 10, there you go. That's what we like to hear. Noctis, do you have anything you want to ask the lads, or?
No, just GG guys, good job. You really,
Thank you.
really brought it these
Thank you,
finals, and yeah, what a
you.
what a pleasure to watch you guys win. So.
Absolute
Well
pleasure.
done, congratulations.
Brunted?
I do have one thing to ask to Luxuries. Round 7 Classic, the final
God.
1v1 for Gizzy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I was
Wow.
hitting bricks. Dude, if I miss that long hit while he's on 0.5, I'm crying. I'm ending it all.
Dude,
I'm
oh my
retiring
God.
from life.
Gizzy
I don't
actually
know.
like almost ended us, bro. Like he
Yeah.
puts me in like the montage. He one taps Doozum. I see him in Luxuries fighting, goes down in like 1-1, and it's like, oh my god, bro.
When I
That
was
almost
when I
insane.
was watching that, the speed spark running into Lux was scary to watch.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That round
Luxuries
was
is like the GOAT,
something.
bro. I don't care.
Yeah.
He's him.
Every single
Oh.
member of this
That
team
is
was crucial.
arguably
Absolutely.
one reason why you guys won that game.
Yeah, no, because
Save
that
that
was
season.
that's literally for the win. The
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
closeout
literally
match,
for the
1v1
win.
for a 3v1, like that would be inspirational. But
Mhm.
oh my
Yeah.
days.
Well, are we out of questions? I guess. Runtus?
I mean, I have nothing else to say, but GG's, you guys put up a great match.
Well, there
And
you
I'm
go.
sure you
IBL
guys
game.
felt the pressure a
Steady
lot as well throughout
Yeah.
the whole game.
Anyone still on the stream? That's your team. Hang 10, Season 3 champions. Great bloody game. Okay?
GG,
Incredible.
well done. Well
And
done.
thank you for
GGs.
giving us the pleasure to cast and watch something like that. Great game, guys. And
Has to
well
be the
played.
best
Well played.
IBL game of all time.
Absolutely.
Oh my
No,
God.
I'm
Oh, no.
just
Yeah,
glad that
yeah,
was
no,
just
no.
a fun
I'm
match.
not
It doesn't even matter if we would have
Perfect
won.
game.
That was just so
Bro,
fun.
4 9
Like,
rounders, like
the moment like Courtyard was past like round 7, I'm like, I don't care what happens. This was just a perfect game. This was a really
Yeah.
fun game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even if we lose,
Cheers.
I don't have regrets.
Yep.
way
Absolutely
to
incredible
play.
final. Ended up in their favour. And yeah. I guess that's it. Yeah, cheers, Hang 10. And
Thank you.
I'll probably talk to you not too long from now. So
Alright.
Okay.
Yes,
Alright.
yeah, see you guys.
Bye.
Alright,
Bye
peace.
bye.
Alright.
I'm gonna go to Gambling Central, but I'm a deafen.
wait. Apparently I got the death record.
Don't okay.
Let's go. Oh my god, 28 deaths.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Good
Are you
stuff.
dropping 25 and still going negative is crazy.
Dude, I'm the
Insane.
demon, man. What can I say?
Dude, Evies, your part on that one round of Slay as well.
Didn't I
You hit-
like full part 3 guys?
I think
Yes.
so. I think that's what
Six
the
hearted, 3 guys, it was wild.
Dude,
how to go out. That's how to go out. But yeah, cheers.
I
Evie.
did my part. What can I say?
Yeah, I'll chat to you later. Maybe we'll see.
The number one
Yeah.
donut dropper. Thanks,
Let's go. Alright,
Yeah,
I will
see you,
be
man.
joining the gang now.
Yep. See you, man. All right.
Alright.
First thing as well, before I conclude this stream, I want to give shout out to 2 special people, of course. Actually, we'll go with 3. We had Burb on starting, we had Gecko on hosting, and again, couldn't have done this without them. Helping out behind the scenes, and of course Izzy as well, sorting things out with all of the game staff, everything going well. I mean, this is... everything was well organised once again. This is how we like to do it in the IBL. So, cheers to them, guys. And I mean, well,
Very smooth, very well done.
with me,
And
Brunton
special-
and Noctis, but especially Noctis. I mean, Noctis one and done. You don't need... You've
Yeah.
casted... and...
I've seen the peak. I've seen the peak of IBL. I don't need to be back. But
Yep,
thank
peak
you
of
for
the
having me,
mountain.
guys. This has been amazing.
But yeah.
Shout out to Pony for gathering
Oh,
special guests.
of course,
as well.
Pony as well,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Good job, Penny.
Wouldn't be here without Pony, Noctis, and yeah. That is the conclusion of, yes, the greatest IBL game of all time. I'm gonna
And
say it. It's
IBL Season 3.
Yeah. Season 3 is over. Hang 10 after 42 rounds. Nova won the first map 5-1. It looked like it was going to be another convincing win. But then, after Nova got 4 round wins in every single map after that, but then Hang 10 brought it back map 2, map 4, and map 5, or map 3 and map 4. I don't... Hey, it's all a jumble, but at the end of the day, Hang 10 are the Season 3 champions, but a massive congratulations to Nova as well. Finalists is still an incredible feat, and they put up the greatest effort we've ever seen from a losing team. So, there you go. I've been Black Sean, alongside Brunton and Noctis, and we're signing out. So, cheers for
Thank
the
you
season.
watching.
Cheers to
Thanks,
all
guys.
the staff, everyone, for an incredible season. We are heading out. Kakiteano. See you guys.